so much, and so it can get overwhelming, and so that's one thing I wanted to avoid. I did not want that to happen. I want to take it piece by piece. And so in this next week while I'm on the road, I figured this is a great opportunity for you guys to much and so for you guys to get logged in and be able to start checking things out and learn about it. I think it'll be cool. So let's see, am I logged in? I am logged in. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a really cool thing. So before I get all geeking out on you guys here, let's go ahead and first of all, Ed, you're good to start adding people. Okay.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah. Just start set the same permissions as I we did for me for support
Uh-huh.
at 123legalsupport.com. And and it's good to go. So
Okay.
I know you have Jeff with his 50 question marks. Um, Jessica and Sean, first up on the list, they emailed, right? They followed instructions. So get them going first. And then everyone else, the other part of it was just to show up to this meeting. So here we are. So let's go ahead and get into it. I see Tommy on here too, probably busy working. Bum, bum, bum. I went to email. Yes, sir. Okay. So I put the link in there. You guys can share it. With anybody who wants to see the replay. I think you can, if you're registered, I think you get an email with the replays. Does anybody know? I'm gonna post a replay anyway. So, but I just was curious if anybody got an email with the replay. All right, let's
I mean,
go.
I get an email saying that a new content has been updated.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, probably in school. All right, so first of all, I want to know, I want feedback too. So like before we get started, let's just go around. We'll introduce whoever's on. It looks like just Sean. You can introduce yourself. You're showing your camera, and then just tell me what it is you're looking for, what it is you're most excited about, and then we'll kind of dive into it.
All right, as you know, pretty much everybody on here knows, I'm Sean Griffin. My company is Griffin on the Go. I'm located in Maryland, right outside our lovely capital, Washington, D.C. I service pretty much service all of Maryland, Southern Pennsylvania, Northern Virginia, and Northern West Virginia. It's all pretty close together there. I'm excited. I mean, because I'm not a tech person, so all this CRM. I mean, like Desi's still waiting on me to get her some information for the website so we can go live with that. It looks
Hmm.
amazing. So like like we were talking about a few minutes ago. I was gone for 10 days. I'm still trying to get caught up on all that stuff. Um, so once I get done with all that, I'm gonna focus on getting this ready to go. I'm excited about the CRM, and I mean everybody that I've talked to, is so on board with it, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to anything that can help make my life easier.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's exciting having something like this. Basically, you can sign up for Go High Level is what the main platform is called that I'm integrating with. And it's from 300 to $500. It's like anyone who's in marketing or real estate and stuff like that, they know about it. It's like, and so I'm paying for like the top tier, and I'm just giving it to you for free. Like that as a part of being a part of the Mighty Premium. There are extra features that'll end up costing more money, but this is just the CRM. Mighty Automation is going to be something I'm developing separate, and when you hit CRM, it'll launch this CRM part. Like, because I was trying to build a CRM at first, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I can totally integrate with somebody who's already in the marketing world. We call it arrows in their backs. See who has arrows in their backs in any industry and learn from them. People like to hate on these bigger companies that came before us that have like figured things out, but they got arrows in their backs. They've blazed the trail ahead of them, and we can see that trail. What did they do to get to that point to grow their business, right? So that's kind of been my mantra my whole entrepreneur life was like learning, who's got arrows in their backs? What can I learn from those people who've already come before me? And what I've learned is marketing is like something you have to always be doing. But if you automate 90% of it, then it's like you're just sitting down being the head of your company, the CEO of your company, and saying, you know, these are the three things I do with marketing, and this is how I stay tapped in so that I'm not out of touch, and this is how I get new customers. Boom. And this is what that's what this is supposed to do. Is it's supposed to help you do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah. And then I'm here too. Like where I'm here, we're in the community. People, I want people to try to break it. Like get in there, do stuff, send me an email. Hey, Mike, I don't know how, but I accidentally put my card and set up this thing and it charged me $1,000. Like, let me go in and see what happened. Whatever the situation is, go in and break it. Find the things that are not there's ways inside of this CRM for you to add money. So I'm just like my fair warning. I don't get that money. Any additional things that I have that you're gonna see. Um, is going to be options for you to like maybe like send 10,000 emails, for example. It's using a tool called SingGrid, and High Level integrates with SingGrid. So High Level is going to charge me, which automatically charges you. Let's not do that. Like if you have a question and there's something that costs more money, let's wait for me to go over it with you guys and show it to you. Okay. Because what I'm giving you is free. Okay. What the stuff I'm going to show you today is free. Or not free. It's included with Mighty Premium. So if you guys aren't a Mighty Premium member or statewide listing, right? If you didn't sign up for a statewide listing or a Mighty Premium, then this stuff's not available yet to you. You have to sign up. Okay. That's what it is. So but I'm just stacking on the value. Everything. That's my goal. Is like I'm not going to have a bunch of other things between now and June. My goal is to see you guys crush it and be able to um just after that I'm going to move on to the next thing that's going to help me leave a legacy for my children, right? That's the goal. So between now and then, let's hustle. Let's get in here, ask the questions you have. Let's use the tools that I'm building, and then or if you're watching the replay, this is August of this year, you're watching these replays, just know it all works, but you have to work, right? So Jeff chimed in right after Sean. He's showing his camera here. Jeff, we're doing the mastermind, but then we're gonna pivot a little bit, and I'm gonna show some tools and stuff that I'm excited about, but I don't want it to overtake the whole meeting. So if you guys have other questions, other marketing questions, VA questions, whatever, we can dive into those as well. But since you're on and you're on camera, Jeff, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure, Jeff, with Virginia Court Services, Private Investigations by Jeff Spar, Roanoke, Virginia, 30 miles east of Virginia Tech, serving Richmond, Roanoke. Private investigators, process servers, 30 years in the business, trying real hard to retire, but I'm staying in these lessons to get some good therapy.
Yeah, and you give so much back to the community too. I love your posts. I never know what I'm gonna get. It's a complete range of different types of things. Knowledge, sometimes it's knowledge, sometimes it's fun. And you gave away $100 of your own money to what was it, to Jessica?
Yeah,
course,
yeah, she won by 4 points.
She won by 4 points. It did not go the way I thought it was going to go at all. I was like 7-0 or so 7-3 or something. Yeah, I don't follow football, so but good stuff. Appreciate you coming.
Yes, sir.
All right, so guys, you can put your information in the chat. As you know, you can click the three buttons at the top of the chat, save the chat to your computer, which is pretty cool. If you're on YouTube, feel free to comment what state you're in. If you're a process server, you haven't really gotten engaged with us inside the community, know that we don't bite. Well, yeah, actually, we do bite, but we're virtual, so it doesn't hurt. Okay, so come on, join us, have a good time. I got a full team of awesome VAs, virtual assistants that are helping me run this empire. What's up, Edge? You disappeared as soon as you flexed. Every time she flexes, she disappears. And just brought on Hazel. I don't see her in here yet, but we just brought on Hazel to the team, and we got Mary and Mark. Mary's our design. Yeah, Mark is our success team. Success team meaning if you're missing something, you're trying to log in, you're trying to figure something out, you don't have a Mighty Premium membership, he will help connect you to the right place. If you want a part of our new design package, or you've already signed up for Mighty Website Builder and you don't have a rate sheet or a logo, we are throwing that into the package now, and you still get $100 off when you sign up. So cool. All right, let's dive into it. You guys comment your information, like who you are, where you're from in the chat. And I think everybody, we know everybody who's in Zoom right now, but all right, let's go ahead and screen share. Okay, so Edge is going to be chiming in here and there as she adds people. So Edge, focus on the folks that are in here now. I'm pretty sure Tommy's like all these people are members. So go ahead and add them,
Okay, Mike.
give them access. And why do I have multiple Edges logging in?
I guess that's Hazel's, but she's using the support email, I guess. We need to rename her.
Okay, she's welcome. Come on in.
Yeah, change your name.
Okay. Okay, we'll go over that. So, all right. So this is the CRM, Mighty CRM. And as you can see, I'm adding things over here on the left. If you click on community, guess where it goes? Community. If you click on, we're going to go a couple different things I want to start with. So if you go to Launchpad, Launchpad is really cool because it walks you through, and I'm just going to take some, I'm going to go through it quickly, but you guys feel free to write your questions down or click the little raise your hand feature so that I know that so it tells me I see that you have a question. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay. So the first thing is downloading the app. There's an app called Lead Connector that is tied in directly. Let me see here. Yeah. So what I want you to know is that when you connect to Lead Connector, you put this app on your phone. It will allow you to do a lot of things that that aren't available just yet inside the portal, because I want to teach you how to use each of these things before I just turn you loose on them. Okay. So download the app to your phone, Apple or Android, preferably Apple. Connect your Google My Business profile.
Yeah, you can start with that. Yeah. Yeah, I can show you.
Tell me more. Tell me what you really think here. Okay, so I'm not going to do this part actually. Or am I? Am I? Let's do it. Let's see if it'll let me. My business primary account. Yes, primary. I'm not sure if this is the correct one or not. Anyway, you want to be logged in, okay? You want to be logged in with your Google account, connect your Google My Business profile, and over here under reputation, it's trying to walk you through the steps, kind of like the 10-step course I have. And if you click on reputation, you'll see it actually tracks your reviews. You can send a review request. You just plug in the person's name. Hopefully you have contacts right here under contacts, and you'll be able to quickly send them a request. You can see your current requests that are out. You can look at your current reviews. You can add certain widgets to your website that allow your customer testimonials to show up. See, I think I messed it up because I was already connected. This is my Google review thing. I think I messed it up when I logged in just now, when I tried to do it. One tool to rank. See, here you go. So this is an example of how you can pay. So Yext, inside the system, it allows me to charge like however much, like Yext usually charge like $500 per year. And but because of we're tied in with the integration, you can actually get this for $30 a month. Now, I'm not at all selling this to you. You can Google Yext, okay? Google them. I'm putting it on here with no profit, just so if you did want to do it at some point, I am going to do it. I'm going to pay the $30. I'm going to show you, walk you through how to do it. If you want to try it, go ahead. Just know that it does charge you $30 a month. I like doing it at least once at some point. I'm just saying, wait for me to do it. In a couple weeks, we'll do it together. And what it is it'll put you on hundreds, if not thousands now, of different free business profile listings. The cool thing about it is that you can turn it off at some point and you still have those listings. It just doesn't allow you to update them on a regular basis, right? Because you've disconnected Yext. So it's definitely a strategy for 30 bucks. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? Like pay $30 one time, maybe for 2 months in a row, keep it active, make sure you're listed on all these directories, and then just turn it off. And then you don't lose those directories. It doesn't go and delete your profile. At least it didn't before. I think that'd be silly for it to go delete your profile because you stopped paying. Does that make sense to everybody? Feedback? No? Okay. So here's your review link. You can take a review link just like you do from Google, but this puts it all in one place. You can have it automatically. You have a QR code set up if you want. You can email. We've already looked at this, but these are like settings, right? You can send auto text messages. You can set it up where it'll send an image with the link saying thank you for your business. So we'd have to set it up though. So that's reputation. That's reputation. I kind of went to it quick because there's not a whole lot involved. It's basically you're looking at your reviews, focusing on them, trying to get them to grow, and you'll be able to manage it all here in one place, which is like ideal. You don't see a whole lot in here, but because I'm not connected for some reason, I think I messed it up when I did because I'm not sure exactly which email it's under. It's probably under my old support email. Let me actually just try real quick. I think it might be this one. Yeah, because see, it was under there, and I think I messed it up when I did it. Let's see. No, it's not working yet. Maybe I have to log out, log in. Anyway, yours will be much easier. And the reason how I know is because Edge, when she's setting up your account, she's automatically going through and adding it because it's an option when you first go to add somebody. Is that how it's working out for you, Edge?
Yes, Mike.
Okay. So yeah. So and then what we're gonna do is, and then you have to go through and add them as a team member, not as an agency member, but as an admin of their own account, and then add them to their account. We didn't really go over that, but I know you're a genius, so you'll figure it out. But so the next thing here is Facebook. You can add your Facebook, and you can add your. You can take this lead widget, put it on your website. If you have a website with us, we'll put it on there for you. Basically, you're just taking the HTML code, put it on your website. WhatsApp, if you do have virtual assistants, this is a really helpful way to stay in contact with them all the time. I mean, they pretty much all have WhatsApp is kind of like Messenger for them. Okay. Stripe, you want to connect payments, you can do Stripe. I really don't see a reason I mean, you can connect it so you can actually start seeing on your dashboard. When you click on your dashboard, I'm going to set all this up here with mine so you can see. It's pretty cool. It'll show you how much you're making, like how much you made last month versus this month, right? Like this is a CRM, but it does a lot more, right? It'll show you how much what your income has been month over month, conversion rate based on people who land on your website, right? Like there's a whole bunch of ways to look at that. Conversations is cool. You don't see a lot here. We will when we build it out together. You're welcome to come in and play with it, connect everything. But essentially, what you'll see is you'll see a Facebook conversation here. You'll see your email conversations here. You'll see your website chat widget over here. And you're just having conversations all in one place. This is perfect for a virtual assistant to be able to come in here. This is what all my team for all the companies, each company is going to have a different VA or maybe one VA that handles a couple of them that is using this dashboard conversations to keep up with everything that's going on, whether it's website or email or Facebook or even WhatsApp, actually. You could have all those conversations happening right in here. And then, of course, contacts. This is the number one. This is like the biggest thing right here is like uploading, being able to upload your list. You just click on import contacts. You can import a CSV file, which our team can help you do that. You just email us your CSV file of all your clients and we'll upload it. If you have multiple contacts that have the same name and you're like, oh man, I didn't mean to have multiple people, you can merge them. You can send a group SMS. You could click a whole group of people and send an SMS. So one thing is you get 100 text messages per day if you connect the phone system, and you get 250 emails per day. Anything more than that, and it will ask you, it'll try to get your card on file so you can start charging you. Okay. Opportunities. Opportunities, there is an upgrade here that I'm going to do, and I'm going to, again, this is going to be another walkthrough. It's $30 a month. I don't know why it's the same amount, but uh, this is all free. This is all included, but there's one tool called prospecting that I don't have on here right now because I don't want you to accidentally pay for it when you don't, before we're ready. But it'll allow you to search for people, attorneys, and immediately add them to your contacts. You can create smart lists that will change, be like based on your contact with them. Let's see, you can create a task like your to-do list. You can actually have a to-do list. Send Mighty Mike, not chocolates. What do I want? Barbecue. Sean knows. Okay. So anyway, you could set a date. You could say, let me do this by Friday. And you know what? Let's do it once a month. Like, let's get crazy. Let's send Mike something once a month. Never ending. And the contact for this is, well, you got to have contacts, right? You can create employees and then you just save it. And then there you go. You have a contact, or you have a to do, a task. Once you're done with the task, you just hit check mark. Boom. Just like Google Keep, right? Boom. I didn't do it. So that's the idea. And then you got your marketing. So this is where we're going to get into some really cool stuff. So here's your opportunities. Okay. So opportunities is like you get a new lead. A new lead could just simply be every attorney, right, who doesn't send you work. If this is built out to help you book appointments with people. You don't really have to, right? Like you can change these. You can actually change these and update what they're called and all that, and then and just move them along. The idea is to move them along. Like, hey, they're a lead. Hey, they're a hot lead, meaning I went by there and they accepted my email, maybe, right? Maybe this is your in their email inbox. They've actually hired you before, okay? Or they hired you. Yeah, you could change these to be whatever you want. Okay, you can also import. You got pipelines. You can create multiple pipelines. Maybe you have a marketing pipeline, and then maybe you have a server pipeline where you want to make sure you have plenty of servers in other areas. See, this could be attorneys. This could be property managers. You could have another one that's called process servers, right? Where that you stay in contact with that have given you a rate sheet. Like just a way to manage your leads. Okay. All right. So this is the mother load right here. So marketing. That's the idea here. I mean, these are all cool management tools, right? Your dashboard giving you a snapshot, your convert, like these are all cool tools. And I'm going to create a bunch of links over here that are just going to make it helpful for you to go from one place to another. Like we have the community in here already. I'll put in here, design, website design, like some links for signing up for stuff. But basically this is your marketing toolkit. So your social planner, in order to use the Facebook, you got to connect your Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit connect Facebook. I want to say I did this already. I just don't see it. Did it just crash on me? I think it just crashed on me. Oh no, here it is. I'm like, what? So you can just come over here and do add page to whichever page you want to connect. Let's see. And that's it. Boom. See, it's connected. And then you come over here to Instagram. I don't know if it's logged into the same one. Let me see. Lead connector is what connects everything together. So strange. It goes to the next tab. Okay. Connect my Instagram. Done. I'm going to connect. Do I have LinkedIn set up? Oh, here's my Google My Business profile. I'm not sure what happened here. Like I said, I think I have the wrong. I think I might have the wrong login for it. So you want to check that first and before you do this, but let's see if it works. Yeah, that's it right there. I don't know why. I don't know. That's strange. So anyway, if you have issues connecting it the other way, you see how I'm able to connect it here. Perfect. Okay. Connect your LinkedIn. I'm not sure if this is gonna. I have rarely looked at LinkedIn lately. So here we go. I have this is a LinkedIn page. You might have a LinkedIn profile, but do you have a LinkedIn page? You should. 100%. LinkedIn ranks on Google pretty well. Okay. So my LinkedIn page. I don't think I have a 123 TikTok. We're gonna skip that. Connect YouTube. Oh boy. Um, let's see if YouTube. No, actually, it is my main email. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. 123 legal support. You're going to see why this is important in a second. We're going to select all. We want it to be able to edit whatever it needs to edit. Okay. That's the channel. Okay, so you see how quick and easy it is. It's not taking me any time at all. Like connect Pinterest, no. Although Pinterest is a really good one. I don't have a 123 Pinterest separate from my Mighty one. And this is the community called Circle Community, which we don't have. I did have it before as one of the tools I tried to use, but School's way better. All right, connect. And then once we're connected to all of these, looks like Twitter's no longer on here. That's why it didn't give us the option. Okay, so I can come over here and I can create a post. And this is what's really, really cool. Okay, so I can select all accounts. Now, Google My Business doesn't really like when you post like normal social media type posts. So if you're going to include Google My Business, I would keep it very professional, right? I'd say something like, um, heading into the day, making it as easy as making legal support as easy as one, two, three, something simple. And then I would put also sometimes YouTube will let you do a post. I don't have anything uploaded, but you guys are familiar, right, with basic uploads. Like you're just gonna upload something. Let's see if it'll do 1, 2, 3. Boom. Upload. Okay. So we uploaded it. We double click on it. Boom. There it is. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And then you can put hashtags if you want. And you could say selected hashtags. You could save hashtags and make it easy for you. Uh, add a hashtag and hit enter. So let's just do presidents. Okay. Let's do legal support attorney e-file California. Okay, so you guys get the idea. Enter name. Let's just call this California tags because that's e-file focused, right? What is this? Hashtag can only start with alphabetic character. Oh, did I? Oh, I did. What? Let me see.
Maybe
No,
you don't need to put the hashtag symbol.
was I putting it? Let me see. Legal. Yeah, it's doing it. See, that's strange, huh? Hashtag can only start with alphabetical character. Yeah, I haven't used this part yet. Let me show you. Let me see if we can. Hashtags will be approved. Let's see. That's strange. Maybe it's this thing. Tag. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's try another one. Let's go private investigator. I'm curious. Anyways, gonna have to like play with this to make it work, but hashtag can only, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's one of these and the rest are fine, you know what I mean? Let's see. Let's get rid of these. Oh, that's kind of weird. Add hashtag in enter. So let's just go legal support. Interesting. So yeah, there was an issue with one of them. But anyway, it's cool because you can save it and then you can auto just like boom, it'll just put in 5 or 10 or however many you normally do. You just got to play with it. A follow-up comment. If somebody comments something, you can reply. You can have it auto reply to their comment, which is really cool. You can have it auto do tags. Okay, so so then you're going through each of the platforms individually and saying what you want it to do. So Google My Business, you can do a call to action and put in learn more is usually the best, and then just have it go to your website, right? Just I think that might save that too if you do it a few times. Facebook, we want to put it to the feed. Do we want to do a reel? Do we want to do a story? Right? We'll do feed. Instagram feed. Post photos as a PDF document. Yeah, LinkedIn can be weird sometimes about photos, but I know I post photos on there all the time, so I'm not sure why. Um, we'll just leave that. It's probably just going to post it like that. YouTube options, title. Um, yeah, you got to put something here. So, happy President's Day. I don't know, something like that. It's definitely not a video, but it might play it as a video. Privacy public, yeah. Publish your YouTube channel. One video is required. Yeah, so it did this the other day when I was playing with it, and basically, oh yeah, you could scroll down here and see. Um, you could basically see that it wants a video. So if you're gonna do this, you would just upload a short video for instead of this, which by the way you can do on Canva. So instead of doing it like this, you could just go. Oh man, I don't want to nerd out too much here. Um, but actually, this is cool. This is quick too. So if I come over here and I go create a design and I say, yeah, here we go, video, 1080p. I can click on video and it gives me kind of like a video option. And see, it's already showing a 5 second clip. So what's really cool about this is you can go to, well, I have my own videos too, but you could go design elements. They just have like custom videos for you. So do like video. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. So you got like different videos. So let's go see all. And then I'll type in here professional walking. Right. So you could just it's so easy. Like you could just put that's not professional. Okay, here you go. Something like this. Walking into President's Day. No, that's not good. I don't like that. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Come on now. My computer. Me and my computer have a love-hate relationship. Videos always take longer too. You gotta like might download it as well. It's free. Oh, I've clicked on it too many times too. Let's see. See what happens. So anyway, you could create a video and you could edit it here and it's the same way you do an image. See, it's 12 seconds. So you can make it shorter if you wanted to. I think you can make it longer. My computer's I don't know. It's like, what are you doing? Oh yeah. See, I clicked on too many things. So basically, you take your video and you. Oh yeah, there's like four on here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna X out of this. Just stop. But you see how to make it. It's pretty easy. If your computer's not freaking out, you just plug this in. Here's another professional one right here. No, get out of there. Get out of there. And so you get that on. You could put an overlay logo. It's super easy, as you can tell. Uh, as you can tell, Canva probably. I'm probably cutting in and out as well. So if once you find your image or video that you want to use, you just go back to um you just go back and you just hit and you upload it. YouTube doesn't like images. I know people can do it. You can do it natively directly on the app. What is happening? Yeah, my mouse isn't even working now. Can you guys hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
that's Mike.
It's Mike.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just gonna
Like,
take.
Jeff and Jessica had some questions in the comments, if you can address those.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if it'll come up. Actually, maybe if I go stop share. Yeah, I have like 100 tabs open too. I've been working on this thing nonstop. Let's see.
Really just to Google My Business is the only live question. The other one I resolved because I already signed in.
Ah, this computer, man. You spend $4,000 on a computer, you think it would work? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so it stopped sharing. There we go. It's catching up. So while I'm on my trip, I'm going to be using my laptop. I've actually pulled it off and dusted it out. See, this is my old faithful. I collect stickers from all over, all the businesses that I've done and different things. There's even like a taco shop place out there. So anyway, it'll be blast of the past. So let's go ahead and wrap up. There's your questions. Let's dive into this a little bit. So does I want to email? I don't think so. Invites coming for automation. Yes, Desi. Not Desi. Edge is sending you requests with your logins. Should come from Edge at Mighty Automation. I actually got a customer yesterday from one of those free listings. Yellow Pages, yeah. We use WhatsApp. Awesome with Kenya and the Philippines. Yep, exactly. When will this be active? It's active now. You log in.
Yeah,
You
I'm
get,
logged in. I'm logged in.
you think about connecting Google Alerts. Yeah, you could for like Google My Business.
Yeah,
No, like where you taught us to add like attorney names to Google Alerts. So if they win an award or something, you can get notice about it and send them a congratulations message or whatever.
That's a good idea. Yeah, especially since it's on Google anyway. I'm sure there's a way to put it in there on the dashboard. It's a good idea. Um,
Mike,
yeah.
on Google My Business, it pulled up my 6 different Google My Business listings and I checked them all. Will it take them all or how does that work?
I don't think so. I think you got to pick one for, well, actually, maybe it will because there's a drop down. I haven't done that. I only have the one listing that we set up with the marketing stuff that we've used. But that's a great question. Yeah, I would dive into it and let me know what it lets you do. If it asks you for more money, that I don't think it will for that. But if it does, then you know, if you have more than one, yeah, great question. The dashboard now, so skip that question. Skip that question. Yep, I'm going from top to bottom. Sorry guys, I have to go. No worries, Tommy. Thank you for coming, man. Yeah, yeah, definitely sutherlandservices.net. Yeah, she's gonna get you a login. Tommy, get Tommy a login as well. And then Mr. Chris here. I'm pretty sure Chris is a Mighty Premium member, aren't you, Chris? Can't remember.
Yep, that's it. Hey,
You're
what's
all,
up, man? How's it
I
going?
know you got a website with us.
Yeah, I think Desi's working on it and it should be up soon, hopefully.
Yeah. So right now we were just kind of going over everything inside of the thing. It's still frozen over here. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
refresh the page. Oh yeah, I had the RAM. I'm sure it's the RAM, random Mac. It's just too much for it. So I was in the middle of showing how to do a post when this thing kind of froze up on me. So actually, I want to finish sharing this with you guys. Feel free to just ask your questions live if it's fine. Um, but I want to show you now that it's not frozen. So the social planner will let you do a post. I was showing you that, and it kind of went down a rabbit hole with YouTube. But a couple of things I want to show you is you can create a new post. You can upload a CSV file of posts that you've prepared on Google Sheets. This is a little bit advanced. Okay, so we'll go over it later. RSS posts. This is really cool. RSS posts allow you to take an RSS feed from your website. Your blog has an RSS feed. You could take your RSS feed from your website. You can take the RSS feed from someone else's website who that allows you to, like in real estate, there's a guy called what is it called? Keeping Current Matters is what it's called. And they white label their stuff. So if you pay for their white label, you can actually use their RSS feed and it'll send out posts. I've thought about doing that for you guys where I will create like really kind of just generic legal service type stuff and then you go in and you can go in and edit it if you want to on your website and we'll just send out these posts, these emails once. So at the very worst case scenario, you'll send out an email once a month that has like some generic legal services news, nationwide type news. That could be cool. I don't know. For real estate, it works much better. But RSS feed could be your actual blog posts that automatically get added automatically as draft listings in here. And then you just come in here and go, yep, post that one, schedule that one, right? One of the things that you didn't see me get to was where you can select all these accounts and you can actually schedule it. So instead of posting it, you can actually schedule it. Um, yeah. So I don't want it to freeze on me, but yeah. So there's your post. You got new posts. You got post reviews. You can actually pull straight from your review reputation section to actually posting the review. You have category cues. There's a bunch of stuff. Brand boards. But here's another one. So this is where I said you have 250 emails a day. You can create a campaign. This is your marketing dashboard, right? You can create a campaign. We're going to do each of these together probably on Marketing Mondays. I'll go live and I'll do a new one as I add to this. I'm actually, while I'm gone, I'm going to have some auto scheduled to go on YouTube for you. And I'm going to put a bunch of them. I just want to keep the content going out for the algorithms to make sure they don't, because they've been treating me pretty well, sharing stuff with people. The channel's been growing slowly, but it's consistent. So you can create a template. Adoption guardianship services, child custody. What is? Oh, I picked a family law lawyer template for my thing when I started building it out. I was like, what the heck? So you can do email marketing templates. You can create a template. So you can start with whatever kind of template you want. It's all built in here. Like I already paid for it. You guys might as well take advantage of it. So looking at what would you do? I would probably start with, if you're going to try this out, I would start with something that looks more like an email. I really like the way this one looks because it reminds me of the way Serve Manager used to do theirs when they were active doing things. Is you can put where it'll look like an email basically, so it's not too like spammy looking, and you can add sections. So you could have multiple sections like this one. It actually looked better on the other one. If you look at the preview of it, you see the little boxes there. and those are images, and then to the right of it you have different topics. So maybe it's like court news. You have multiple topics. So that's one thing I'm definitely going to go over with you guys, building out a newsletter template. And then once a month, basically, you come in and you just send out your newsletter, right? Because you already have a template created. So when you go to do a campaign, you just go create a campaign. I want to send an email out to my list. And I would try to make your list inside of your marketing campaign just people who've already hired you, or people who maybe that you called and sent them an email with your rate sheet, because you don't want to send emails to random attorneys that are just going to spam block you. Consultation, yeah, there's different things. So you could do little snippets. So you could do countdown timers. Countdown timers are good just to keep you on task, which is pretty cool. They added that in. Links, you can create specific links that will bring people to different places in here. You can customize it. It's completely customizable. Brand board, you can start creating a brand board to give you ideas of what you want to do with different types of marketing. And then, of course, ads manager. So, do you remember in reputation how at the very last tab they had something that cost money? This is the one thing that costs money that I am gonna make money on. I think they charged me like $100, and then I charge 497. And this is how I would manage your ads for you. So you'd have to spend your ad budget. This is not for someone just getting started. Okay. This is for somebody who wants to run Google ads and they want me to manage it for them. You pay the 497 a month through the system. This system makes it easy for me to manage the ads for you, if that makes sense. You can get in here and see them all. You can add your credit card and all this, and I will have access to get in and actually help you manage them for you. This is why I love this. I wouldn't do this until you've talked to me about it, because I want to make sure that you're, committed. You have to actually spend about at least $1,000 a month on ads, and then the $497 a month for the tools and for my service to actually manage your ads for you. Which, by
Who
the way, is
creates the ads?
what's that?
Sorry, who creates the ads?
So the system helps you create the ads inside of here. I come in and I actually go through and do the keyword research and stuff like that. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'll create it for you. You got to connect everything though. Like I'll help you connect it all, but you just sign. This is how you sign up for that. So if you did want, you're like, Mike, I want you to manage the ads. Managing them directly in your Google is like a nightmare, because if you have 2 or 3 or 4 people that you're trying to help like that, it becomes a nightmare. But this system makes it easy for me to help you with, if that makes sense.
So do you recommend with people, whoops, sorry. Do you recommend with people with my lack of knowledge shouldn't even touch this?
This is actually perfect for somebody like you, but I would wait till I get back. Wait till I get back from my vacation for this. It would be perfect for you because you want to run ads, but you don't want to have to. You want to get a return from it. And so I would say give it at least, make sure there's a budget for it for at least $1,000 a month for 3 months, and run it, and you test it to see based on your website landing page, based on your phone number clicks. This system will tell you, like it, for example, if you have multiple phone numbers, it'll tell you, it looks like whenever somebody calls you, it's almost, you can see it too. It's always coming from the website phone number, right? Or, if you have a billboard or whatever, all the different marketing places, you'll have different phone numbers tied into the system, and it'll tell us where you're getting the best bang for your buck for that, if that makes sense. So if we're running ads, and it's everybody, you're getting, your traffic has went up a lot because of the ads. Sometimes what people will do is they'll be like, well, the ads aren't working because no one's clicking on the number, the ad number. But you see over the last 3 months that the traffic on your homepage has went up, 3,000% or whatever, and everybody's calling. That's because they're clicking on it, looking at your website, and calling you. But anyway, the thing is with marketers is they will tend to shadow things and be not transparent, and they'll give you these fancy reports that are confusing. This puts it all out there. This puts it all out. It gives you the insights that you need. The Pixel, it lets you retarget people. So if you did have an attorney who came to your website, it'll retarget them, being like, hey, by the way, everywhere they go, they'll see the ads if we create them, right? Yeah, and there's different templates that make it really easy to get started with. It's like, oh, he's a process server. These are the keywords. What are some other potential keywords? It'll automatically tell us. Makes it so easy for me to help manage. So the time part of like actually doing keyword research and throwing all that stuff in can take a lot of time. And so having a system set up to help with it makes it where I will actually do it. You know, I told you before, like I don't want to do ad management, but this actually makes it doable and where you would actually get success from it. Because the last thing I want is for you to spend your money on something and not get a return on it, you know? So that's that. And then reputation management, the last one.
No,
That's the
Mike,
one.
can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So back to the marketing, under affiliate manager.
Um,
Oh, you don't see that on there.
yeah, no, affiliate manager is not it is something that I removed. I'm not sure why it's showing up on your side.
Okay.
Yeah, yours should look like this. You could do affiliate manager. It's something that I'm going to do eventually for you guys, so I could pay you money. But affiliate manager is something I took off there because it's almost like you could give attorneys links, but it's like, you know, are they going to make a little bit of money on every serve that you send out? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure why that one is showing up. Maybe because the permissions or whatever aren't set. But yeah, releasing that right now I think is a little premature. But yeah, what were your thoughts on it?
No, no, I mean, I was going to ask you before I started clicking on stuff. Um, and then also like in our bottom, under where it says marketing, reputation,
Mm.
community, I also have something that says memberships.
Yeah, that one should be gone too. Yeah, that's what I've been working on all morning is like changing things. Memberships is something that we could release in the future, but it's more like for marketers.
Okay.
Like if you were paying me to use this and you were like, so oftentimes with a lot of these other tools that they have is it'll show different things like that because they'll charge. Like if I showed you the minimum level of what people sell this tool for, it's like, you know, $297, and you'll get all these different features and it just gets confusing. Like memberships is just something that it's kind of like school in a way, but you can charge for courses or something. If you guys are interested in some other features, it's fine. I don't mind. I think it gets to be a distraction, right? These are the core things like having the reputation management for reviews, being able to market, sending out doing your social posting, doing your emails, um, right? Sending out, having your contacts here. So as you're prospecting for attorneys, you're actually adding them, right? You're putting them into the system. Like that's the core part of what we want to focus on so to make sure you can get more attorney clients. Does that make sense? Anybody have questions or concerns about that? Yeah, what I mean, if you guys want to check out like you can actually Google Go High Level and you can look at all the different things that it does. I'm turning off a lot of the things because you're going to ask me about memberships and I'm going to go we're not doing that. I don't do that. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to turn off a lot of the things that aren't really going to help you as a process server. Um there's even like a payments link or whatever, so you can get payments from someone. I thought about turning that on. We could turn that on. I think it could be helpful. But then you're connecting, you know. So at some point, but I want to kind of roll it out little by little so that everybody is on the same page. But great question. Appreciate you telling me that. Yeah. So Edge, we have to look at permissions. I'm not sure why that's showing up. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's not even supposed to be a part of permissions because I've actually went through sub accounts and just removed it from all sub accounts. So that's probably like a glitch or something. But yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Any other questions or comments or concerns? I mean, you know, some of the traditional concerns is like I'm putting my people into your system into this system, and you know, you're gonna steal my clients, you know, stuff like that. No, nobody has that concern.
Well, I was going to ask if you're going to sign an NDA.
No, you signed an NDA. You logging into my system, buddy. No.
Yeah, but then you're going to have our information.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I couldn't sign an NDA because I mean,
What?
I was only kidding.
no, but you know what? These are valid questions, when it comes to stuff. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to your clients, like I have no, like, I was curious if anyone would have that question because everybody goes so crazy about Serve Manager and InfoTrack and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, I'm calling you as if I work for you to help you get customers. Like it's the opposite, right? So hopefully you guys use the system. That's my goal, is that you guys log in, you upload your CSV, you go through, even if you just take it one contact at a time, like whenever you call somebody and you add them. There's a prospector tool which I haven't turned on yet in there, but it's called a prospector tool. It's $30. I wish it was free. I feel like it could be included, but yeah, they charge $30 a month for it. I'm going to use it first and show you guys and see if it actually is a benefit to you. Because you can always just use Google and then import people, like copy and paste them into the system. You don't need the prospector tool. I actually, for $30 a month, is worth it to me to go in and be able to, like, you literally go in their maps feature and you search and you find an attorney, you hit add to system. It's so cool. So we're gonna dive into a lot of that stuff when I get back. I'm gonna do at least 3 videos that I'm gonna release over the time that I'm gone, going over the system and stuff, so that you guys have some instructional videos. There's actually a course. I see some chat here. Super cool. Thank you, Jessica Hazel. Hazel, I want to be on that bench.
Beach.
Beach.
Look at her background.
Don't cuss, Jeff. Just kidding. All right. If you click, if you go here inside of school and you click on classroom, everybody who's a member, we uploaded the CSV file and we invited everybody to Mighty Premium Resources, which is essentially Mighty Automation. So some of you, I'm pretty sure you saw it because you emailed Edge. So with your information. But I'm going to add those videos in here. So basically, if it's Mighty Automation related, it's going to go in here. I might even separate this by CRM, SEO, like, because there's a bunch. There's an SEO tool. I was asking you guys who for beta testers. Basically, it's a tool that cost me a lot of money, but that I want to integrate, but I'm not sure if it's too much. The only person that I currently know that would take it and run with it is Jessica, because she's like all about SEO all the time. I think it might be a little bit not like over your head or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like you're already busy serving papers. Like, are people actually going to use this tool if I'm spending $1,000 a month for it? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. But this is a good start, don't you guys think? You get your
Yes.
CRM.
Yes.
Jeff. Are you distracted, Jeff?
No.
You sure?
Oh, I got you now. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jess, I'm coming out to Washington. You can take me out for dinner.
Are you serious? For
No,
real?
no, but if I did come
Oh.
out, you probably would take me out for dinner.
I would take you out for every meal.
Breakfast and lunch are on your own. That's awesome. That's awesome. What about me? I'm going to California. Leave me out in the cold. No, I'm gonna go to northern. I am going to Northern California though, and I'm going to. It's supposed to rain for the first 2 days that I'm there, and so that's great. And then yeah, and California rain is different too because it'll rain for 2 days straight.
And then mudslides.
Yes, mudslides, yeah, and then it won't rain for 2 years, whatever. So I'm gonna be and then I'm gonna be hanging out with my kids, basically camping. I got an RV, so I'm gonna be, you guys ever see that movie with the rolling turd? What's that movie called? So funny. The big camper
Mm.
family with their camper and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about this mainly because it's a quick rollout. It's something that I know is going to be messy at first, but if you get in and start playing with it, especially when I do the screen share and I actually do it for my own business and you see me getting reviews and how it tracks how many reviews you get and helps you respond to the reviews because you can set up the automation on it. And just being a little bit crazy about it. Here's the cool thing. If you at least connect all of your stuff, this is what's cool. Jeff should be excited about this. If you connect all your stuff, because you have your logins on your Chrome, on your browser, if you connect all your stuff, then we can help you with it. Does that make sense? Like, if you're like, well, I'm trying to figure this out, but this isn't working or whatever, I can log in. As an agency owner, I can log in and and look at it and fix it and help you figure it out. So it can edge, right? So one of the things that I didn't mention about this tool is it is built for marketing agencies that charge, $5,000, $10,000, however much they charge. This is essentially what it's built for. And I'm just using it as a way of giving you the tools included in your membership that you're already paying. And but one of the cool features is that I can log in, I can see, hey, looks like he's got 10 reviews he hasn't replied to. Do I have time to do that? No. But if I needed to help you with it, or if you had a VA that we were managing for you and they were in there, we could make sure they do it. Does that make sense? Like we're starting to expand in a way that we can actually help you get the reviews, help you send out your monthly thing, help you, I think we're charging $50 a month for a VA to manage a VA, and then you pay the VA directly their pay. And if you're paying for Mighty Premium for less than a couple $100 a month, you have your website, you have your email marketing, you have a helper to do all this stuff, right? Like I'm trying to make it just a no-brainer for people to be able to get what they need, for process
One-stop
servers to
shop.
get what they need. What's that?
One-stop shopping.
Exactly, exactly. And not break the bank too, right? And then my goal for next month is to release the actual dashboard. Like this is the CRM part of it, and it has its own dashboard, of course, but I want to build a dashboard that allows you to track your jobs and a bid on affiliate jobs. I know not everybody's excited about it. I know I wouldn't be excited about it like later on, but when you first start out, it could be everything, right? Like right now, people are getting jobs from ABC and these types of companies, and they're getting paid, $8, $18, $20. It's crazy low amounts. If you have a jobs board that doesn't allow them to bid less than a certain amount, how because I don't want it to go too crazy, but if we set it where it's like the minimum amount is, I don't know, 25 for the Florida people, let's say, they go down pretty low. They go down like in the teens. And so if we set it like 25 is the lowest, uh, those new folks can bid on them. They could do 100 jobs and, they could do 10 or 20 jobs in a day and they're doing really well, in those local metropolitan markets. Like in the rural areas, not so much. But you don't have to worry about it in the rural areas because who in the rural area is going to bid that low? Nobody. And because there's going to be a review system attached to it, like that's essential that there's the 5-star review system, that if they, just like with Upwork and stuff like that, they learn really fast that if they get a bad review, they ain't getting as much work. They're not going to rank, right? Eventually we just take them off the platform, if they got terrible reviews every time. So you can't just bid at $20 and then not do the job. You're going to get a bad review.
Yep. No, you got to build in for hazard pay in case you get attacked by a turkey.
Did you get attacked by a turkey?
Yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did you post it?
Yeah, that son of a
Oh.
bitch chased me down the driveway.
How you get attacked by a turkey? I gotta see this. This is on
Dude,
school.
dude, it came out of nowhere.
Is there a video?
No, I should contact the guy to see if he has a video because it would 1000% go viral.
I think I actually saw something about that. Someone said they wish they had the Ring doorbell.
Jessica, that's what Jessica
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's right. I did see that.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know you're in the country when I didn't know it attacked you.
Oh, dude, it literally Yeah, that some bitch came at me.
Fat butt down the driveway.
I think it's mating season, so take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I do have long hair and big boobs, so yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was scrolling through and cool. Yeah, that's a funny story. You got a picture of him?
Oh, I did get a picture of him.
Look at
Yeah.
that big old turkey. He's a big turkey. Jeez.
Yeah, and
Did
then
you
you
get?
know how they tell you like when you see a bear, make yourself big and start yelling and making a lot of noise. Yeah, I did that to the turkey, and the turkey spread its wings like it was, yeah, and then like raised up. I was like, oh damn, that's like a 3 foot turkey.
He's like mating. He's like, yes, that's what I was waiting for. You like did exactly what it wanted. You're all.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I will never feel bad eating turkey again.
No, now you just carving in that turkey, loving it, huh?
I'm about to go
That's
smoke one right
awesome.
now.
That's awesome. That's right. You do the smoking, huh? Smoke barbecue.
Yeah, I got a big old smoker in the backyard.
Nice. I got one too. I drove to Colorado to get mine. I paid like $800 for it. Drove 8 hours, 16 or 12 hours, 12 hours round trip.
Yeah, I can
And
smoke like 30 briskets at one time.
oh, yours is bigger than mine. I think
It's
mine.
like it's a 6 foot
Dang.
trailer.
Oh, okay, it's a trailer. Yeah,
Yeah, it's for
this
like
one's just a
camping.
big rolling one. It's got the big, big one like this, and then it's got the stack on the end. I think it'll maybe do like eight,
That's more
maybe.
than enough.
Yeah, it's more than enough for me. Yeah, exactly.
All
Well,
right, well, cool. Well, Mike, man, I really appreciate it. Everything looks pretty good. I mean, it's way above anything I've ever done before in my life. So I'm looking forward to trying to make my life a little easier.
well, at first it's gonna seem like too much, and it'll be like, oh, I gotta figure this out, but we'll take. That's why I want to take it piece by piece. We'll do one thing at a time. The first thing is contacts. And, when you're getting in you're talking to calling attorneys, like just adding them to the system. If you want to upload your file, you can, but really the goal is to get them in there so you can follow up with them. And you can send your bulk emails when you send an email once a month. This is the way to do it. What's really cool that a lot of people don't realize is like if you sign up for an email CRM, then you sign up for something like Pipedrive, and then you sign up for a phone system, and then you sign by the time you sign up for all these different things that is included included in Mighty Premium on this platform, you're spending $500. And so I'm just like, the reputation management tool, the social media scheduling, the email blast, it's like it's a no-brainer for people. Like, and then I'm not even done. I'm going to create like a server portal to manage your serves. I'm going to integrate it with AI with document management so you can literally upload and create templates for any kind of proof of service. I'm going to upload the ability to e-file directly with my e-filing company in California, and maybe a couple of the other ones. Tyler Technologies is in every state basically. And so figuring out a way to e-file through the portal would be cool. The technology is already there. It's just a matter of somebody spending the money to integrate it. So we're going to take it piece by piece. I want to rush through and do everything, but I think in this next week, if you guys can just log in a couple times and just check it out and like put some people in, connect your accounts, your social media accounts, the way you saw me doing, connect your stuff. And if it looks weird or different than mine, like Sean, you told me, like I appreciate that because we're still working out the bugs and figuring out what we want to include. I might roll out the payment feature. Let me know, comment below. If you guys are on YouTube, comment below. Do you want the payments to be able to send invoices? I feel like it's so redundant because if you're sending them out from Serve Manager or you're sending them out through Stripe, and then you could also send them out through QuickBooks, like you can send them out through so many different ways. But having it inside the system could be helpful, especially if it's connected to your Stripe, because if you're getting paid with your order form in Stripe, which is also connected to your dashboard, then you're also getting paid when you send someone an invoice and it's connected to Stripe. That'll show in your dashboard. So payments could be a good tab to add, I think, maybe if it's connected to Stripe. So cool. If do you guys have any other topics, questions you want to cover in today's mastermind?
Just a quick
Hey, Mike,
comment.
when will all this VA stuff, when is that rolling out?
So we have some recordings for the VA interviews. We pretty much do the VA. We did the VA interviews live, and so you show up and you connect with the VA on the thing. If that's something we already did. Moving forward, we have recordings. So I don't know if you have that Google sheet that just has their names and the recordings that you could share in the chat, but if not, we can email it to you. And you can listen to the recordings and you can choose one of the VAs to interview. And what you do is you go to the mightyprocessserver.com/contact and you schedule a meeting with me and let me know inside the meeting scheduler that you want to interview your top three picks. We can't guarantee that your pick is available because they get jobs, right? You disappeared, Chris. Are you okay? Jeff.
Yeah, just let me touch base on VAs. I want to give a quick update. So we put the one who was making calls on the back burner. The other one, when I say re-upped, I just committed to another month at a good price that he's doing content creation and has totally killed it, as you would put it, on every social media platform that I am on. And I don't know how to do that stuff. So he's doing it and he's making connections and I'm getting messages. The phone hasn't rang for an actual new serve yet, and I know that takes time, it's a process, but I have gotten a number of leads that I've responded to on Facebook. I just today set him up with the email, so he's going to respond. He's going to be sending out emails and so forth. So it's going really, really, really well.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate the update. Yeah, we actually, for you, Jeff, after we talked to you, we actually went and set up a new Slack channel, here on Slack. And what we're going to do for anybody who's interested, essentially what we do is I have all my VAs who specialize in different things, right? Like admin, designer, sales, and then cold calling, right? And so they're going to be able to help whoever's in here and pop in and out. You as a company owner would only have access to like this channel, for example, and you could come through and actually put like what you want, what their logins are to the different tools you give them, what KPIs, like what are their goals, how much do you want them to call, what kind of thing, or maybe it's design work, whatever it is, right? Links, different links that are important to you under their thing, and then under messages is where they actually go live inside of a huddle, and you can see them in the huddle. See, like if you go to mine, Mighty, these are all the Mighty Premium members. See on the time card, so they actually go like clock in, clock out. You could see they're all in a huddle right now while they're in Zoom as well. I get direct messages from them here. And so what's cool is inside of Mighty Virtual Slack, you'll be able to, like anyone, like we'll create a channel for you, and you as a customer will only be able to access your channel, but that's where everything will live for your VA, right? Your VA will be in a huddle in here, and you could actually just literally log into their huddle and see them live. Like, let me just click on one. Let's see. I mean, you guys are in the Zoom call right now, so I don't know. I'm not sure how this would work, but let me just click on Mary. So like I can join Mary's huddle. And this is also how it would work in hey Mary. So right away, so you could anytime pop into the Mighty Virtual Slack and pop in. We would send you a direct link and you'd be able to pop in and actually see their screen. So right now she's building out the new website using inside of our Mighty CRM. She's building out the new website for Mighty Automation, which is we're gonna build the websites. We're gonna do all the automation systems, everything. So she's our designer. So you could pop in if they were doing something for you. You could pop in and see what they were doing live. That's the whole idea. And so we're set up to be able to manage VAs for you. And the VA Edge would be the one to log in. What she does for me now is manage the VAs, like be able to log in and see the VA working for you. If they're scheduled, if they're not scheduled, if they're not sharing their screen, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, she will know. And and then I will know, and then we'll have a conversation with them about it, and then they'll be able to. You won't even have to worry about it. Like, does that make sense? And then if there's someone who doesn't show up, we have other VAs that are standing by to fill in for you. That's why we want you to have at least your top three potential VAs if you do decide to sign up with our service.
What,
Sean.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, So what if I just say, okay, instead of me having to go through the top three VAs like you just said, what if I ask you to just find the best VA that's got, good speaking skills and so forth, and go do it and make the calls. You're willing to do that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a bunch of them who we already know. Like Melissa would be good. Aura, I think, just got hired by Charles Prophet. He swooped her up right away and like full time. And I was like, dang it, because if he didn't hire her on that call, I was gonna hire. So yeah, Jeff, to answer your question, we would get someone right away for you and we say, hey, we vouch for this person. The first person on my mind is Melissa because she's got those same type of skills as Aura does, and Hazel, right? Hazel was on that same call. She could have been working for you, but I swooped her up. I told you guys if you don't, we're gonna get the best talent, but I'm gonna give you the first dibs if if
Can you
you
say
say,
what
hey,
the rate would be, the hourly rate would be, or is that going to depend?
I start them all off at $2. You get
Okay.
$2 an hour, and then but see they commit to me, and I say like I will give you raises. I show them the increased schedule, which I'll go over with you, but it goes like 253, 354. I show them the increased schedule. And if they're salespeople, they should be trying to sell stuff. You should give them all the tools they need to sell stuff, and then they get a bonus every time somebody signs up. And it's like a $10 bonus, but if they get two or three people a day, they're living large, you
Yeah,
know?
sorry, Sean. Give me one more second. Yeah, I'll commit when you get back from your week off or your vacation, whatever it
Yeah.
is. We'll chat from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got a couple other folks too. I know Don was interested too. So, but I definitely, just like with the ad stuff, I don't want you to get into something that's going to create bad blood. I want this. We're like family now. Problem. Our community is like family, and I don't want there to be any bad blood. And business sometimes does create. You do lose a little sometimes because you're like, oh, because you're learning, right? When you're investing in certain things, and I don't want that to be because of me. So if it's a VA thing, let's make sure we do it right. We'll manage them right. And then if it's a marketing thing, then that is, I always say commit to 90 days so that you can actually see how the ads are performing and stuff. But I'm not going to charge you $5,000 a month to manage them either. It's only $500, and then you put $1,000 towards the actual Google ads.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Sean.
hey Mike, hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got sidetracked. I had a phone call that came in. But my question was about the VA. You were mentioning like a whole system, I think, that you're coming out with or whatnot, and that's kind of, yeah, I was seeing more or less into that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got some replays in there. If you go in the Zoom Vault, you can listen to the replays where we actually interview the VAs and stuff like that. If you're interested, I'd be happy to talk to you more about that.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Mr. Sean.
Yeah, so no, my question was about paying you guys to manage the VAs. Um and then what you pay them and then we just pay you the rate, or
Yeah,
how
we
would
were
that
thinking
work?
about doing it that way just to make it clean, but it's probably a better idea for you to pay them directly. Otherwise we're collecting American dollars that we're gonna have to pay taxes on, and then I have to
That
charge
was gonna be my question about how does the
you.
taxing work and all that kind of stuff. So if we
Yeah.
get to that point, then I can talk to you separate about that.
Yeah, yeah. When I come back, we can do a another Zoom as well for anybody who's like really interested. We have some really good talent that's ready to go, that we've already interviewed. There's a handful. I want to say like three I know that I could put to work right away that could work really well. The VAs that we have now, that are working for me, they've all come from these types of interviews that we've done, and it's just a matter of spending time with them, um, and I'm willing to spend that time with them. So that's the thing. Like the girls are going to get paid the money because they're the ones I'm starting this business for, Mighty Virtual. Like the money's going to them. Edge is running the show, but the idea here is that they're going to go out and find the best talent that I couldn't find. I don't live in the Philippines. I could use all kinds of different softwares that they have out there, but at the end of the day, it's like she brought in Hazel because she worked with Hazel before in the Philippines, right? And then they had a great time together and stuff, and highly skilled and good English. And that's what we want. So at the end of the day, when I come back, we could do a meeting, Sean and Jeff and Chris or interested, and we can get you guys put into the Slack, and put you on a monthly subscription, and then you can cancel it at any time. Basically, it'd be $50 a month, and that I'm just adding that to the Mighty Virtuals pay. And what else? Oh yeah, and then basically just there's no commitment. Yeah, if you decide, you know, I want to cancel, then you cancel, and we just let the person know. And most likely, what I would do is I would hire them, because if we've already trained them and put all this work into them, for me, it makes way more sense just to keep someone with that kind of skill, you know? And I would even be open to placing certain people that I have with me with companies if they, not all of them, but some of them, if they were interested in going, if they were interested in working, and like I had no work for them. That's the hardest thing is like Desi and I kind of got into a little bit of a thing about it a long time ago, where it's like, well, we need a full-time person? It's not a matter of whether you need a full-time person. It's a matter of have their skills reached a level that if you don't have them full-time, are they going to go work for somebody else? Right? If their skills are at a level that you could use them, even if you don't have enough work for them, you want to keep that talent. And if it doesn't cost that much extra, you're kind of just paying to keep that talent. And what I will tell you, and I will help you with, is that there is literally hundreds of things that they could do that would make your business, help your business grow. Hundreds. They would never be sitting around not doing something. Is that true, ladies? And Mark? There's always something to do, right?
Yes, Mike.
Yes, Mike.
Yes, Mike.
We had a, we had a meeting today, and I was teaching them about some stuff, and sometimes I'll rant on for a long time, and I have a habit now of being like, let me check in. I haven't heard anybody say anything. I'd be like, does that make sense? Waiting. And
That's fine.
Mary's really good about checking in. What did you say, Mary, today about why you say it the way you say it?
Because I don't want you to feel neglected.
He doesn't want me to feel neglected. And she's a part-time fashion model, just so you know. All right. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming on the meeting. Starting a little bit late and looking at Mighty Automation, the beginnings of what is going to be something very, very epic. I think it's going to change the industry. That I know I'm very in touch with process servers all over the country, in Texas and Florida, Baltimore, even when I went to the conference up there. Certain higher up Montana, not those places, but I've been to all the conferences. I've been and I've met and I've talked to people, and you have the range goes from the person who doesn't even have a software, doesn't see why they need it. They don't even have a Google My Business page, but yet they made two or three really good relationships, and they have like the biggest company in that state. All the way to the person who is brand new, who's super techie, who wears an earpiece, who's always multitasking, who opens a business in another state. He's like, "What? That sounds like me." Yeah. So the spectrum of, does that make sense? So not so techie, but knows relationships, knows how to build, all the way to the techie person. Like I've met these people, and I know that the basics are something that they would adopt. Both of those people would adopt the basics, which is having some type of a server system to manage their serves. It's a no-brainer. Have it all in one place. Manage their serves, get their serves done. That's going to come next. I'm hoping next month I'll have something for you guys to see that will have a jobs board that will be tied to your like server system, so you can actually look at that, and it'll be all included. Okay. I'm gonna try my best. I know there's a lot of costs involved here, but as the membership grows, it's essentially going to fund it. So as we grow our community, we're going to grow Mighty Premium membership, which is going to increase the money overall that I'm getting, and I'm just dumping it all back into development and hiring people to help us manage it, right? So appreciate you guys. As always, if you are watching this on YouTube or you're watching the replay, you can go, it will be available here in the next couple of days to go to mightypremium.com. That's going to be our main website. For right now, just go to mightyprocessserver.com and join the free community. Did you guys know Mark has been calling the entire list of process servers in the country? And a lot of these people are like Mighty processor or what is this thing? And so, we tend to think like we're overinflate like how many people know who we are. Or I do anyway. I'm like, everybody know I'm process serving. Like I got this on lock. Process serving is my thing. But there's so many people, just individuals who went and got registered, who go out and serve papers that have no idea what we're doing. Maybe 100,000 people that fit that description. So it's Mark's sole duty to find them, like a missionary. He's baptizing by fire in the process in the process serving community. Right, Mark?
Yes, Mike.
Mark, you have to let them know you're not an AI. That's why you got to talk.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah. He's got it down though. And he's asking about services and rates for the directory just in case. So we make sure we know how much they charge, what counties they cover. He's taking notes, putting details in. So if he calls you, he is not giving you the bait and switch. He genuinely wants to know because we do send out serves. We just had to send a serve to Kansas. We don't have anybody in Kansas. So we sent out our blast email to the people who are in Kansas asking how much they charge. We got a bunch of replies. The one that seemed professional and what happened to be the cheapest, we sent it to. And made $100. Wouldn't it have been nice to have someone who could pay just $47 a month right now is what the Mighty Premium membership is, and he would have gotten the job directly, and he may have gotten 3, 4, or 5 jobs, right? And so this is what's happening. And so I think over time people are going to realize, like, wait a minute, this is working. The directory's ranking. I get Mighty Automation included. I got now I can manage now I can cancel this subscription. I can cancel this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I don't need all these subscriptions. I have it all in one place, and it's all included for one manageable fee. So appreciate you guys. And you guys, I couldn't do this without you guys who are early adopters because you're giving me that super necessary feedback. Jessica, you probably already know this, but like when I was thinking about the jobs board, I was like thinking about what I needed as as a bigger firm that sends out a lot of work in California and different places. And then what you said, I was like, it just hit me as like when you said, I feel like a jobs board would just drive down the price, maybe a professional one, like inside, like an affiliate board, but not, I'm quoting you wrong, I'm sure, but what did you say? Do you remember?
Well, if there's already an opportunity for the attorneys to contact us through the directory, then I feel like they would just go to the job board to see if they can get it for cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah. So when you said that, I was like, it just became very clear to me that attorneys have no problem paying whatever the fee is usually, unless there's something right in their face that's like, get it cheaper. So I was like, that's true. Let's not do that immediately. That feedback helped me so much because instead of thinking about the jobs board as being a thing that's on the state page that says, hey, submit your job to the jobs board. And then, and they see bids happening, and I could see it going viral. I could see a lot of attorneys being like, oh, you just got to hit the jobs board. I can see that happening, but I do believe it would drive down the market. I really do. So I appreciate that feedback. Having it within the profession is helpful because then we can send serves to each other, and we can have a review system tied to it that attorneys can also see, but they can't see the jobs board. What's really cool about that, this idea as we build it out is I want your feedback. If you're like, well, I don't know about that, we're not going to make everybody happy. I know that for sure, but we can at least get 90% of the way there, I think. And so I appreciate your guys' feedback and wish me luck. I mean, I won't see you guys again. Maybe you'll see me on YouTube. I'm gonna record some Mighty marketing stuff and go over the Mighty automation in detail for you guys in the next couple weeks. But I will actually myself not be going live or doing anything on here until not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. We'll do this mastermind, and then moving forward, it's pretty much mastermind. Like we focused a lot on Mighty Automation today because I'm excited about it. But whatever you guys want to talk about, let's invite people into the community. Let's welcome new people. Like every time we have somebody new come on, they'll pop in. We don't really see them. What are we doing wrong? Oh, I see them in the community. I just don't see them on the Zoom. So I think letting people talk and me shutting up a little bit might be a thing that we'll do. I'll just take like the first 5 minutes and talk about whatever, answer questions and help direct things on the community, and then just see what you guys have to say. You know, I want them to be more of a mastermind for sure. So yeah, awesome. Well, when we come back Tuesday, if you guys have questions about VAs, let me know. We do have VAs that are ready to work. So feel free to email support@mightyautomation.com, and Edge can at least set up an interview with somebody. So that when I get back on Tuesday, Wednesday, we're actually doing another a round of interviews. We're not having you guys show up to it. It's just going to be private, but we're going to continue to do them every week to get the best talent. All right. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll be available. Support@mightyautomation.com if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much. Oh, let's do our final. I'm about to drive 1,000 miles one way, 1,000 miles back. So wish me luck and
Yeah,
give
man,
me.
be careful with that weather out there.
Oh, it's a video. Okay. Picture and live mighty. Awesome. You guys are so awesome. Well, I will see. Yeah, I'll be careful with the weather. We're pretty much. I'm gonna bring my dog, and we're gonna go check out some lakes, and we're gonna maybe check out some waterfalls. When I was a scoutmaster there, we used to go to waterfalls all the time, and like I would just hike to waterfalls every weekend. So,
Well,
um,
treat yourself to an In-N-Out burger.
oh, that's a good idea. Man, I haven't
Don't break your
eaten.
diet, though. Don't break your
I
diet.
know I
But
haven't eaten anything like that in a while. So, but man, that sounds good. Man, now I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys. Take care, be safe, live mighty, and we're still tapped in. So, like I said, you could email Edge if you have questions, if something seems broken with Mighty Automation. We're here to help you. Okay.
all right,
Thanks,
brother.
guys.
Thanks, man.
See ya. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, everyone.